so here he is, a man who needs no introduction. GSP, wildly popular, not just in his native Canada, but around the world. Many people, DC, believe, pound for pound, that George Saint-Pierre might be the greatest UFC fighter of all time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If there was an MMA Mount Rushmore, George Saint-Pierre would be on everybody's list of top 5 fighters of all time. Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of mixed martial arts, from the wrestling, the striking, to the grappling. He was a guy that did everything and did everything well, and it made the level of mixed martial arts raise because everyone was trying to catch GSP.
And I got good news right next to him on that Mount Rushmore. Daniel Cormier, raise that hand!
Come on, John, don't do it to me.
GSP George Saint-Pierre has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Or kill the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush Saint-Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, pretty favorable matchup here for the all-time great George Rush Saint-Pierre. He's already in the UFC Hall of Fame, but not resting on his laurels. Believes that the jab is going to be the key tonight, and eventually that will set up his takedowns and potentially a fight-ending choke. But George Saint-Pierre sees a lot of advantages in this welterweight matchup tonight. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Stuffs the tape. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you.
Full side control now.
Chimaev's back in side control.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
He's having his way with him here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev.
He's He's got to start throwing now.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Well, Saint-Pierre's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Saint-Pierre's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Chimaev's back in side control here. Making all these shots count.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect his cut.
Step that knee over and get to the mount.
30 seconds to go.
Nice.
And now he's got the back. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
One out for the end of round one. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway.
Clean punch.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to say this after?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
What a strike from off of his back.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, nice. He's got to find a way back to his feet. Oh, he got to his spot.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, man, all about location as he continues to attack that swollen area. Referee may be looking for the doctor here soon.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good. You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe. Tighter. Tighter. Head up.
2 minutes to go, round two. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Just got to be careful here.
Saint-Pierre's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Nicely done. 5 Final seconds here. Chimaev's back in full mount. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Round 3 next. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round. And maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
I'll take too many of those.
Saint-Pierre's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh!
Oh, you got him again.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, nice shot there. Takedown landed by Chimaev. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Nice shot there by the champ. Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, and he's out. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. This is a terrible position.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
He's very close to the finish here.
In the half guard.
Saint-Pierre's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Chimaev getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Good jab there by the champion.
Right into side control. Well, we know you fans out there generally don't like premature stoppages, but I'm not sure this would be premature. I mean, his face is essentially shut closed at this point of the fight.
He's just been beat up. He's been outclassed. He's been outworked. He's been outsmarted. His opponent has just been better. He's been better in every aspect of fighting, and it's showing in all the swelling that is on his face. Big right hook there by the champ.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
An elbow! Saint-Pierre's in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Trying to guard pass here. Not Saint-Pierre's got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. 10 seconds to go in round 4. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots, one big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, Superman punch is good. Of the transition. Nice scramble. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. All right, the referee's going to step in here, perhaps to call for the doctor, yes, to look at that cut on his cheek.
I mean, if there's a spot to get a cut, it's on your cheek, where the blood goes down the face opposed to in the eye. I can't imagine they'll stop this fight.
Yeah, doctor not here to make friends. He has no choice but to stop the fight. We have blood on our notes. Goes into the books as a TKO via Dr. Stoppage. All right, we're going to get you some replays here. I don't know, somewhat of a cheeky stoppage maybe, DC, but a lot of damage on that facial area, and the doctor had seen enough.
Yeah, he found the spot, right? Once he got him cut, he just kept going there over and over. It was just constantly putting damage on that cheek. That cut got so bad that once the doc was brought into the octagon, you knew he was going to call the fight. That's exactly what happened.
Suture guy's going to be busy in the back. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,